What's up guys, Jay here, and I just wanted to share something real quick with all of you. Because lately, I've been a little hard on myself, feeling unsuccessful, not far enough, and all kinds of other things not enough, which is bullshit. So, this thought came to mind last night, which definitely made me feel better, made me calm down, so I thought, why not share it? You know, would be selfish not to. So hear me out. I've been playing basketball ever since I was 9. Also, over the past 8 years, I've been coaching youth teams. So I've played in a lot of basketball games, and I've also coached a lot of basketball games, and also as a fan of the game of basketball, I've seen a lot of basketball games. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that you don't know who's gonna win. You can't decide who's gonna win based off of the first quarter. Teams could be up by 20 in the first, they could be trailing by 20 in the first, and still you don't know who's gonna win or who's gonna lose. I'm 24, and I'm gonna turn at least 100 years old. Just speaking it into existence right now. You can fight me on this one. I'm gonna turn at least 100. So I'm not even through the first quarter of my life. And so are a lot of you guys as well. So why am I basing my success or anything off of my first quarter? The first quarter is where you get your feet wet, where you jump into the cold water and stuff is just coming at you and you're adapting and you're learning on the go. Why this is so hard on some of us is because some of us seem to be trailing in the first quarter, but it's all about not giving up. Because people can be up by 20 in the first, and those are like, you know, the successful teenagers and young adults who just seem to become like famous, successful, whatever, like this. But you know, life doesn't go like this all the time. Life is the greatest roller coaster there is, so they're gonna drop eventually too. You know, they're gonna have moments, periods in their life where they're not gonna feel so happy, where they're maybe going through tough times, and all of it to learn, because life is the greatest school there is. And some of us may start low, but that doesn't mean that we can't rise. Ultimately, life happens for you. It doesn't happen to you or against you, always happens for you, because there's something to take away from every situation. The thing is though, we are not, and I repeat not, competing against anyone, because this is your life. This is my life, only mine. You know, I can let people in to live it with me, but ultimately, I'm only experiencing my life through my eyes. And this is not basketball, even though I'm using the game of basketball to explain this and why it's okay to sometimes feel this way, but you shouldn't when you're so young. In this game, everyone can win because everybody's playing their own game. And if you win or not, that is up to you. But everybody, and that's 100%, has the potential, and it's absolutely possible for each and every single one of us to win our own game of life. But yo, we're in the first quarter, most of us. I don't know who's watching this, but still, even if you're in the second or the third quarter, or maybe even in the fourth, great things can happen at any time. The turnaround of a game can happen at any time. All you need is one thought, one push, one action where you actually face your fears and you just do. All you need is one to change everything, because everything only ever happens in the now. So life can change in an instant. Of course, we're talking about the future, you know, second, third, and fourth quarter, but still, life always changes in an instant. But sometimes for that instant, you have to work for years. Practice, patience, persistence, the 3 holy P's. But you know, it's worth it. It's for you, you owe it to yourself. Man, this got deeper than I thought, but still, I just wanted to remind all of my young people out there alongside of me. I'd also like to remind myself that it's so fine to feel lost sometimes, but we're not. We're actually not lost. We're not stuck. We're right where we're supposed to be, and everything is happening for us to take something away from this. So maybe take a step back and just figure out what this is trying to show you, what it's trying to tell you. And sometimes you feel like you can't do anything, but you can always do something. And even if it's just taking time for yourself and speaking positive words to yourself, there's always ways to improve and do something for you. It's all about patience, and that takes a lot of practice. But if you got the patience game down, you're set up for victory. So let's have some patience. Let's just keep at it. It's only first quarter. Doesn't mean anything. I wish you guys all the love and success there is. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.